Today's video inspiration actually comes from a podcast that I watched, a podcast that I'm actually very obsessed with, and it's called the no, Mindset Profits podcast. And the guest that I watched that actually inspired me, I can't remember their name, but if you go on the Mindset Profits podcast, it's literally the second last video that was uploaded, that guest. And I loved the question that the host posed onto this guest and the way in which the guest answered the question. The host asked the guest, "What is one habit that you think people should start?" It was something along those lines, actually, or rather, a habit that successful people have, but it was basically a question with regards to a habit that he thinks is important for people to have, right? And the way the guest responded was not by giving one specific habit, but he just responded by saying that the habits you form have to be habits that help you improve and help you grow. And he started speaking about how, because of social media, there's this huge surge of, oh, you must have this habit of waking up at 5 a.m. You must have this habit of drinking so much water and going to the gym, etc. And some of the habits that people encourage us to have are habits that don't necessarily align with the goals that we want to have. They are obviously generic habits, but he just emphasized the importance of starting and forming habits that are in alignment with what it is that you want to do. We're going to go a bit over time because I don't want to stop speaking. But an example of such is if you want to study more and if you want to put more time into the work that you do at night because you know that you are a productive person at night, it doesn't make sense for you to have a habit to wake up at 5 a.m. or want to formulate a habit to wake up at 5 a.m. Because obviously, if you're going to be sleeping at 2 a.m., 3 hours of sleep is not going to be productive for you. So I love the way he emphasized the fact that habits are supposed to be personalized and don't just go out there and start formulating habits because your favorite YouTuber said they wake up at 5 a.m.